Hey guys, so I wanted to do a podcast this week, and I kind of ran out of time because I got sick earlier, and so I'm just kind of starting to feel a little bit better. And yeah, so I thought just to kind of get one in, I would do it vlog style this time, if that's all right. And yeah, I thought I'd just kind of take a few videos over the next couple of days to show you guys what I've been working on. So first off, since this is the first video, I guess I'll say hello, and my name is Tiffany. This is the Woolen Homestead, and sometimes I go back and forth between a vlog style podcast and a regular podcast where I like set up my camera and you know, I have specific segments and things like that. So yeah, thank you if this is your first time coming to check out the podcast, and thank you also if you're a returning viewer. So I'll have links below to where you can find me on all social media, and as well as my Etsy shop where I sell my hand-dyed yarn. So first up that I want to show you guys is a sock that I'm working on for Ethan, and I've showed you guys this before. This is the yarn that I'm using. This is I call it my happy accidents. It's just a skein that didn't quite turn out the way I wanted it to, and I couldn't get it to stop bleeding, so I decided to keep it. And this is how it's knitting up. And yeah, sorry for it's kind of washing out. I have a light right above me. But yeah, that's how it's turning out. And I've got one sock done already. I'm using 9-inch circular needles, which I love for stockinette. It's my favorite. And it's living in my Little Bobbins Knits sock bag, which is so cute. And yes, that's what I'm working on right now. I'll probably show you guys some more stuff later. Today is Saturday, the 12th, I believe, August 12th. I'll put a little thing down here. And I'm actually just getting ready to go to work. I'm a dog groomer at PetSmart, and I'm working the closing shift tonight, so I'm just kind of showing you guys real quick before I gotta go. Also, I have an acquisition this week, which is this book. It's called Knitting from the North, and oh, it's so cool. This was a gift to me from my husband when I was sick, which I just thought was so sweet. He wanted to make me feel better, so he sneakily purchased this from Amazon, and that was just such a surprise. It was so cute. So yeah, I'll probably show, well, how about I'll turn around the camera and then I'll kind of do a quick flip through so you can see what it looks like. So here is Knitting from the North by Hilary Grant. And so yeah, it's very Fair Isle and colorwork and things like that. So here's some of the, actually. Here we go. Just kind of I won't show too much. But I just think these are really cool. Oh, I love that. I love that arrow palm hat. And there's a matching cowl for that. But this is just such a pretty book. It'd be a good coffee table book. Oh, I love the sheepies. Yeah, so lots of really pretty pictures. I really enjoy flipping through this, even just to get inspiration. Just such fun pictures. So yeah, definitely going to be knitting something out of here at some point. Probably this winter. I just feel like this is such a cool book. So I highly recommend that book. If you've been looking at it, I would definitely get it. So yeah, that's the Knitting from the North book. Other than that, I'm probably going to head out in just a second. I've got an order. Here, I got an order that I got to drop off. You purchase from me any of my hand-dyed yarn, I always send it out in like a pink bag. It's just, who doesn't love getting a pink bag in the mail with yarn? Come on. It's fun. So, yep, that'll be heading out, and I will be dyeing more. My days off this week are Monday and Tuesday. That's what they generally are. And so I'm going to be dyeing more on those 2 days, that's why I'm doing the podcast this way, because I want to get back to doing more dyeing to fill the shop. So yeah, and then next weekend, exactly a week from today, on the 19th, I will be at the Michigan Fiber Festival in Allegan County, Allegan, Michigan. So if you are going, I have a thread going on in the Ravelry Group, which is the Woolen Homestead go check it out. Let me know if you're going. I'm going to be doing a little meetup at 1 o'clock where the food is. I've never been there, so I don't know exactly where that is. Next year if I go again, that'll be a little bit easier to plan out. But I had some help from a viewer as to where to go for a meetup. So that's where it will be. I don't know what reception is like out there, so I will have my phone with me. If you want to message me, feel free. And you can message me through Instagram. I usually get those pretty well. And yeah, I'm really excited to go. I'm going with my mom, and I can't wait. So I plan on taking video for that as well. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. My friend Caitlin, who's Mint Rain Hand Dyed Yarns, she said that loop is going to be there, which I don't know how I missed that. I must have missed that when I was looking through. And oh my gosh, I hope I can get a loop bump for spinning. That would just be so cool. So, yeah, I think that's all I've got for now. I will probably do some more recording, maybe throughout the day a little bit, like on my lunch break or something. But probably not, because if people are coming in the break room at work, that would be kind of weird, but we'll see. Maybe some, like, sneakily taking video of my knitting or something like that I could do. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great Saturday, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Bye, Ella. Oh, I can't say goodbye to that face. Bye, baby girl. See you tonight. Well, I just got out of work, and it's 9 o'clock at night, and I am super excited to be going home. I am really tired, and I worked on a Great Pyrenees, which was actually really fun, but it was exhausting. So yeah, I'm really excited to go home. Hey guys, so today is the next day. It's Sunday, August 13th, and I have already, it's like late evening, or like late afternoon. I have already worked a 4-hour shift at work today, and now just kind of hanging out. I've been watching Molly of a Homespun House, and I've been working on my Cozy Memories blanket. I have not shown this in forever, and I only need 2 more squares to have it squared off again, which I haven't done in a while. So I don't know if you can see. There we go. That's, oh my gosh, it's getting so big. It's so exciting. So excited. So yeah, I've been putting a little bit of work on that lately. It's been making me really happy. I've mentioned this a long time ago, but in case you're curious as to how I make my squares, I do a 49 stitch square. So I pick up 24 stitches on either side, and then I pick up 1 in the middle. Actually, you can kind of see how I did that here. So I do 24 stitches that I pick up here, I pick 1 up in the middle, and then I pick 24 up from this side. And then I do a center double decrease here, and I purl it on the other side, and that's what gives it this ridge down the middle. And then I have it so that it's making like an X right in the middle. So yeah, I love this project. I haven't worked on it in quite a while, so it's been really fun bringing that back out. Other than that, I've got my Lucinda sweater. I put a good dent on this too. And this is a bottom-up sweater by Carrie Bostic Hogue from, I don't remember which, I know it's from one of the Matter magazines, but I don't remember which one. And this is my little progress keeper. This is from Sugar Tots on Etsy. Little head wig. And this little progress keeper is showing where I was at last time I showed you guys. And so like I said, this is done from the bottom up, and it's actually done in, like the finished product will be done in reverse stockinette. So I'll just flip this inside out. I'm assuming probably once I add on the sleeves. I'm not actually entirely sure when I will do that, but so yeah, and there's kind of better lighting of how that's gonna look. I think it's gonna look really cool with it being super tonal. And I'm knitting these on Knit Pick Sunstruck, and the size, actually it'll say on here what size they are. So these are size 5, US 5. And it's in my field bag from Fringe Supply Company. So that's been getting a lot of love. It's going to be really nice when I'm driving on the road. Well, when Ethan's driving to the Fiber Festival this weekend. So the next project I want to show you is in my home bag from Tracy, who is Specialty Sewing on Etsy. And this is a commission knit from one of my friends. And these are another pair of the Cruiser mittens that I had shown you guys before. This is a free pattern by Kaylin Meyer. And this is just so fun. Ooh, I dropped it. So I'm at the point now with both of these mittens, I'll get the other one done as well, where I have to have her try them on before I can do anything else with them. So super, super fast knit. These are so quick. Like I said, I just have to wait. She's going to be coming over next week, and I'm going to have her try them on, and then hopefully I can finish them up while she's here. So very excited. And then this is a little Michigan Progress Keeper that my friend Linda sent me. I don't know if it'll focus. Super cute. And she got that from Bohemian Findings on Etsy, I believe she said. So, oh, and the yarn is, oh, this was yarn that was given to me. I don't think I have the tag with me either. It's a really pretty blue. I know it's Barocco, and it's a worsted weight vintage, I think is what it was called. And yeah, it's really, really nice. So that is that project. Oh, and this, I just posted about this on Instagram. This is a bag from Stitch and You Bags. And this is a little dog sweater for one of my coworkers. She has this sweet, sweet little old dog who's 15, and he needs a sweater. And so it's worked flat. And this is in my Melisandre colorway, and I just love how this is knitting up. So cute. And the pattern is rough. It is a pattern by Bernat, and it's a free pattern, but it calls for, I think, Aran weight. I can't remember. It might be just worsted weight. And I had seen that other people had used a DK weight, so I have, this is fingering weight held double. So I tried it on him today, and that's what the picture was on Instagram. And it fits him, so it's working, but the pattern is written, it's rough. It's really difficult. I had a hard time with it. I messed up quite a few times before I got it. But I know that's sometimes what you can get when you get free patterns. But I'm really liking how it's working up. It's the hoodie, I think it's called a hoodie dog coat by Bernat. And so there will be a hood as well. And so then my next project that I've been working on is, and oh, I love this bag. This is a bag that Antonella made me. I love it. And which, by the way, she has opened up her Etsy shop where she sells her bags and her yarn. So go check it out. It's Cozy Posy Yarn Company on Etsy, and it's, oh, she's got the cutest colorways. So go check her out. And this is a brand new cast on that you guys have not seen yet. This is the Excuse Me shawl by Stephen West. And my little narwhal, also from Sugar Tots. And I can get this little guy untangled. And yeah. And this is in my Happy Little Narwhal. Oh, I'm sorry. This is not. This is Life is the Bubbles colorway. I took out my socks that I had last time. And I'm loving the brioche. And then the other side is another colorway that's, it's a one-of-a-kind of mine that I did. And so it looks black. Oh, I'm putting a shadow over it. It looks black, but you can kind of see it's got all these tonal colors in it. But yeah, I am really, really enjoying this. This is also made for a DK weight. It's a DK weight shawl, but I'm just doing it with fingering weight on size US 4 needles. And it's working out really good. So yeah, here's what they look like in the cake. So this is Life as the Bubbles. And this is, like I said, this is one of a kind. It doesn't even have a name, but it really reminds me of like oil spill. But yeah, I'm really loving that. So that's it for what I'm working on right now. At least I think. I pretty much always have stuff going on. Like I have my granny stripe blanket going, which I've been working on that here and there. But I figure I'll show that later. I just noticed, this is in the background. I want to show you guys this. I posted this on Instagram. But this is this little wood burn sign that my husband made for me. He got a wood burner, and he's been kind of playing around with it. And I love it. Oh, it's so cute. It was such a surprise. I came home from work, and he gave this to me. It was so sweet. So I'm really excited about this. So we're hoping to have eventually some wood burned items in the shop. So yeah, we're not quite sure what he's going to be making for it, but he's just trying out some different stuff. So I know I had put a post up on Instagram saying, like, what do you guys think would be cool as like wood burned objects in the shop, and you guys gave me some really cool suggestions, so thank you. There was a suggestion for like crates, needle gauges, Christmas ornaments, stuff like that. So we got a lot of fun ideas and we're really excited. So yeah, that's all I'm going to show you guys for now, and tomorrow we're going to be dyeing some yarns. I'll take you along for that, and yeah, I will pop in some more video if I find some more stuff that I've been working on. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. Good morning, everybody. Today is Monday, August 14th, and I have the day off today, and I am hopefully going to be doing some dyeing today. I was up last night kind of mentally planning for the day today of how, you know, what I was going to do, when I was going to get started, and all of a sudden I realized, I was like, I don't have any yarn to dye. My order hasn't come in yet. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. I ordered it 2 weeks ago, and usually it takes like a week. So back when I ordered it, I was like, all right, this is, you know, when I'll do my dyeing, and completely didn't even like think that I didn't have my yarn yet. So I looked up on the tracking. Since it comes from overseas, it doesn't tell me exactly where it's at, but it is in the US. So, and it's been in the US for a good couple of days, so I'm guessing it should be out for delivery either today or tomorrow. Fingers crossed. I do have like a pack of my merino cashmere nylon here, but that's just 5 skeins, and usually, you know, if I'm gonna do some dyeing, I'd like to do more than that. So so what I did today, I'm down here in the basement. I got my dye stock ready for what I do want to dye up. So and what I'm planning on doing is, my favorite color is October, because you guys bought that out real fast, so thank you very much, by the way. And I love dyeing that colorway, and it just gets me in the fall mood, so I'm very happy to dye that up. And so I'm going to be doing 2 batches of that. Nymphadora Tonks, Happy Little Narwhal, and Blueberry Crumb Cake, and maybe a new one. I really want to do another, like a bright one. So we'll see. We'll see if I get to that one. I guess it just depends when the yarn comes. Hopefully, I really hope it comes today, because then I could do part of it today and part of it tomorrow. So fingers crossed. But I just organized my little dyeing area down here. I don't dye in the basement, I dye out in the garage, but I keep all of my supplies down in the basement. So I just got that organized and everything and tidied up because it was really messy. So it feels good. And now I'm going to go out, hang out in the garage. Ethan's out there. He's working on some wood burning stuff. And I'm probably just going to sit out there with them. I want to label my my dye powders. The labels get really wiped off really easily. They get really faded. So I want to take like a silver Sharpie and just write the names of them on the top so they're easier to figure out what's what. So I'm probably going to go out there and work with him a little bit. And yeah, I will check in with you guys a little bit later. Bye. So I'm out here in the garage, and I found Ethan, and he is practicing on some wood burning techniques. So he's coming up with some different ideas for what we can have in the shop, and you know, just practicing some stuff. So, oh, and for those who haven't seen Ethan on the podcast in a long time, this is my husband, Ethan. He was on the podcast a long time ago, almost a year ago. So, why don't you tell him what you're working on, hun?
This is going to be a sort of a Christmas ornament thing.
That's so cool. That is super awesome. That looks really difficult. It looks like it would be hard to get just right. So what is difficult about working with the wood burner?
Honestly, it's in any piece of wood you have variations in the grain. So you have hard spots and soft spots within the grain of the wood. No two pieces of wood are exactly the same. And so in the soft parts of the wood, which are the lighter parts here, the wood burner tends to dig in at any given pressure that you would use on the harder, darker areas of the wood. So trying to get a nice even line is a little bit tough sometimes.
Yeah.
Because you tend to get some burn throughs. The only other thing that's really difficult is if you stay in one spot for too long, what ends up happening is the burn will kind of bleed through just past your line that you're trying to keep, and so you'll get kind of an orange area when you want a nice crisp black line there. And if you look at a lot of wood burning online, you can kind of tell the people that have been doing it for a long time versus people like me that are just kind of tinkering around with it. The guys that
Well, you just got this.
Yeah,
this is like
yeah, I mean,
not even a week.
Yeah, like a week ago. But and I'm not trying to be too hard on myself or anything, but so if you look online, like the guys and gals that have been doing it for years and years and years, I mean, there are some absolute professionals out there.
Yeah.
You look at their lines, and it almost looks like they've sketched it right out of the wood with the burner, and their lines are super crisp and super clean.
Right, so they have to learn like a completely different technique from when they're just drawing on paper, because it's not the same as just drawing with a pencil.
I mean, you can see on the other side here. I'll let the wood, and I'm dealing with a single temperature burner. A lot of the nicer wood burning pens actually have variable temperatures, so you can set it high or low depending on what sorts of material you're working on. Like for example, this is pine, so it's pretty soft, but if you go to say an oak, it's a lot harder and a lot denser of a wood, and so you'd want a higher temperature pen for that. But I mean, this is fine for this kind of work. But the other thing that's really tough is that to do a line to get it even can be hard, because wherever you start, there's always a burn mark because you naturally tend to pause there. So even if you just drew a line like with a pencil, if I was just to draw like a cursive E here, you see those.
Oh,
you can see exactly where the.
Gotcha. So you have to be really.
Yeah. So.
You have to have like a light hand, I would imagine.
Yeah, you kind of have to come into it, so it would be something like that instead, and you get a little.
Oh
bit
yeah,
more
that's
even.
way different.
But even if you do a straight line, like, you can kind of see where it ended.
Yeah.
Whereas you really kind of have to pick up at the end and see how it's different between this one and this one. And you can't pause anywhere. Like with a pencil,
like
for
you gotta
example,
keep going.
with a pencil, if I was to draw a say an E, I can pause right there and think about what I want to do next. But do the same thing with a wood burner. It's
gonna show.
That's
okay,
what happens.
Yeah.
So
that's really cool, hun. Thank you so much for showing us how that goes. Everyone's really enjoying seeing what you've been working on.
Cool.
Everyone on Instagram has been loving it. So thank you guys for giving him some love, and you know, for giving us suggestions on what you guys want to see. So we really appreciate it. And yeah, we'll probably check in with you later. Hey everyone, so it's a little bit later in the afternoon now, and I thought I would take some video outside in the backyard just to change it up a little bit. So a couple more things left that I want to talk about on this episode is the knit along that it's going to be coming up, the My Favorite Colors October Cal, which is going to start September 1st, and it's celebrating everything fall. So anything fall related that you can think of, shawls, mittens, hats, sweaters, socks, the colorway, the pattern, it's super easygoing, loosey-goosey. Whatever you feel is fall related counts. Whips are also allowed, so if you've got something going, feel free to enter it. And I've got a chatter thread going, and then after September 1st I'll start an FO thread. And and that's in our Ravelry group, which is the Woolen Homestead, in the groups tab on Ravelry. And also, if you use the My Favorite Colors October colorway that I have, which I will be dyeing up some more of, I don't have any in the shop right now. If you use that colorway, you're going to get double the entries. So kind of fun. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say about the knit along. And we do still have the basket of mittens knit along going on. That's a year-long one. So you can go check out the thread for that. Basically, knit mittens, and you can count that as well. And yeah, other than that, I want to show you guys what's in the shop. Also, real quick update on yarn dyeing. The yarn did show up today, and but I'm gonna dye it tomorrow. I'm gonna tag it, or not tag, but put zip ties on it and everything tonight, so that it's prepped for dyeing. All my my dye is prepped to apply it. Dye stock, that was the word I was looking for. The dye stock is prepped and ready for tomorrow as well. So I should be pretty productive that way. And yeah, so here is what is in the shop. And the shop is at thewoolenhomestead.etsy.com, in which there are links below in the description box. But what I've got right now is 2 skeins of dragon scale in the shop. Also, side note, as of today, I am at 1498 followers on Instagram. And so once I hit 1500, I'm having a giveaway. So I'm hoping by the time this video is up for you that I will be either very close or have already reached it, so you can go enter that giveaway. It's going to be an Instagram giveaway, so go check that out. And dragon scale is the skein that I'm giving away. So another one that's in the shop is Party Poodles. This is still one of my favorites right now. I love that pink and the blue together, and like little pops of green. I love that. I've got 4 skeins of Melisandre. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you know who Melisandre is. And I've got Life is the Bubbles on merino cashmere. Actually, this is sturdy sock. This is sturdy sock. But I do have it on merino cashmere as well, which is right here. Well, I like this lighting out here. This is really nice. Then I've also got County Fair Sunset. And I've got Aurora, which is on merino cashmere. Which, when I say merino cashmere, that's the name of the base. It's actually a merino cashmere nylon base. I just call it my merino cashmere base. And this is Half-Blood Prince. Oh, love it. So that is what is in the shop currently. I'm going to be, I think I told you guys already, I'm going to be dyeing up Happy Little Narwhal, more of My Favorite Colors October, Nymphadora Tonks, Blueberry Crumb Cake, and possibly a new one. So I'm really excited. So yeah, I am going to let you guys go. I am really excited because while we were out today, when the yarn came, we were out, we ran over to Staples because we found a really good deal on an iPad, and mine was going on 4.5 years old, almost 5 years old now, and it was an iPad mini, and it just kept crashing on me, and it was just kind of making working with it really, really difficult. So we found one for a really good deal, and we picked it up. So I'm gonna go play with my new toy and get it all set up and working, and I'm really excited. I might even be able to use it for recording. I'll have to see what the or maybe even editing, because there's iMovie on it, so I'm excited. So yeah, but yeah, it was just such a cool surprise, because like I feel like Apple never has deals. I feel like sometimes maybe like Black Friday you'll get like a gift card if you buy something, but this was like $50 off, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's all I've got for you guys. hop on over to the Ravelry Group if you want to join the knit-alongs. And yeah, if you want, like I said, I've got a chatter thread. Go ahead and tell me what you guys are planning on working on. And oh, also, I wanted to mention, if anybody is going to the Michigan Fiber Festival, which is this weekend that I'll be going. It started already, or it starts I think Thursday. But I'm going to be there on Saturday, the 19th. And I'm doing a little meetup of my own, like my mom and I, and Ethan actually might possibly be there too, which is pretty cool. He's coming along. But I'm not sure how long he's going to stay. But it's going to be at 1 o'clock at where the food vendors are. And then I also found out that there's an actual like podcast meetup, I believe. I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. But I looked on the itinerary and it's at like 10 a.m. So I'm going to go to that. I'm still talking with, her name is Emily. She's kind of in charge of the social media area. And she's giving me some more info on that. So I probably won't have time to put up another video about it. But I plan on being there. So I'll probably mention it in my Instagram stories. So, but yeah, that's all I got for you guys this week, and I hope you guys are well, happy and healthy. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and with the fire truck going off, I will see you guys later. Bye!